Unbelievable obstacles. Who has faced unbelievable obstacles in their life or their business? I haven't. No, I'm just kidding. Jeff, what are you talking about?
Jay, you've faced some unbelievable obstacles in
What is
your
this,
life.
a bad porno?
Yeah, obstacles, especially in the mortgage industry. For example, there's obstacles on every loan file that people don't realize who are applying for a mortgage. What's going to come down the path, down the pike, as far as big obstacles. A specific examples come to mind of people where if they had walked into a Wells Fargo or a Chase or PNC type of a bank, they would still be renting right now. They would be celebrating New Year's as renters instead of homeowners. Because they came into me and Annie Mac, they are living in their home right now.
So why are you saying that though? What's different as far as what we are able to do?
Every situation has different obstacles, and different challenges to overcome. And then I can give a lot of examples, and some more extreme than others.
What's the most extreme one ever?
Well, it's tough to say ever in 15 years of being in the mortgage industry, but there was a lady who was living in the house that she was buying. She was going to be kicked out of the house if she didn't buy it, because the house was owned by her boyfriend. And to make a long story short, she was going to be kicked out if she didn't get the house. I came to the house to meet her, to take the application face to face, and it turned out she happened to be a hoarder. And all of her stuff was piled high all over the house. You couldn't even walk through the house without going sideways, even somebody as skinny as me. And everybody said that I wasn't going to be able to close her mortgage because the appraiser wasn't going to be able to actually get in the house and take pictures.
Wow, because it was so packed.
Because it was so packed. So everybody said in the company I was working for at the time, there's no way, Jeff, you're going to be able to get her loan closed. And I kept telling everyone, watch, I'm going to get it done. Watch, I'm going to get it done.
And this wasn't Annie Mac.
This was before Annie Mac.
This was before Annie Mac.
Years ago. But this is like part of my own personal experience of challenges that I was able to overcome. And so what I did was I had the lady order a U-Haul truck, a 24-foot U-Haul truck. I hired 3 of my friends, and we took a weekend and we moved all of her stuff out of her house, put it on the street in the U-Haul truck, scheduled the appraiser to come in on Monday. He took the pictures, did the appraisal. We put all the stuff back in the house, and she closed and got her house. And if it wasn't for doing all of that, she would have been out on the street.
Wow.
And so I was a mover for 3 days instead of a mortgage guy.
Culture matters.
And that's one example of being super relentless, doing anything you have to do to get it done. And that was a big deal for my realtor at the time. He was struggling financially, so it gave him a commission check that he really needed. And she, not only did she not lose the house and not get kicked out on the street, but she would have lost all her stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Because she wouldn't have been able to move her stuff.
What's a business? Someone's vision to solution of a problem.
No problem.
Culture matters.
So that's one example of.
Dude, you don't even need to get any more. I'm like speechless right now.
Of hundreds of examples, and I meet agents, realtors all the time, and I say, look, you never know that deal that's going to come up where me having that mortgage is going to get it done, going to get to the finish line versus any bank, any old bank, and I have so many examples like that of just being super relentless and aggressive.
And that's one of your values, isn't it?
It's one of my major values, absolutely.
So who are you? Are you the type of person to do whatever it takes to get the job done? And even more important question, are you in a company or, a company to be able to facilitate you being able to get the job done? And that's some powerful stuff.